You are seeing it live. I'm trying to get this mic sorted out. It's not. It's like it keeps moving. Oh my goodness. What a great start. Let's see. All right. So I've got this mic, right? And I've had it a long time. And I thought it would be a good idea to use it today. But it's kind of heavy, so it's making the mic stand not so the mic stand isn't doing what I want it to do because the mic is actually quite heavy. Where's that moving? How's that moving? Okay. I think we got it there. Whoop. So you'll see me set up a little bit. Yes, charismatic. Thank you for sticking by. Oh my days. Okay, I think we're there. I think we're kind of good. This feels a bit awkward though. And I don't think it's balanced right. See, I'm trying to be fancy. Okay. All right. I think that I'm gonna have to be really up in this mic a little bit closer. All right, so we're live. Oh my goodness, what a debacle. I sent a message out. We'll see who joins. So I'm trying to be, not really trying to be fancy, but I've got this mic. New year, new mic. Not really. I had this mic. It's probably 12 years old, maybe a little bit older than that. Oh, maybe longer, maybe 14 years old. I've got this mic and I thought it would be good to try to see how it sounds. So I've never used it live before. I've never used it outside of a studio setting. So I'm trying to see how it sounds. So please let me know how it sounds. Does it sound good? Yes, Dominic. Good to have you on, my brother. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's a new year. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2024. So you're getting all these plosives now, right? Sorry, if you're wearing headphones, I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, you're getting all these plosives. Let me know if you're hearing me good, if it's loud and clear or not, if it's distorted, if it doesn't sound good, let me know. Trying something new here, hoping it works out well, as good as the last one. So I've got a little bit of a confession because I have not really prepared in true Let's Talk style. This is very, on the fly this evening. Charismatic Vibes says it sounds good. That's good. I'm happy to hear that. You're hearing me, you're hearing the music. It's feeling all right. So talk to me, guys. What's going on? What's happened in the last 3 days? What has happened? Has anything good happened? Anything special? All right, be honest. How many of you have broken your New Year's resolutions already? Go on. Oh, it's kind of a reason why I don't set any, to be honest. Don't want to disappoint myself. So I said I'm trying something new, and I really am trying something new. Obviously, the mic, right? It's an old mic, but it's a new mic for the show. Let's see. Let me get myself in the middle. I'm not in the middle. Let's move that. Oh, look at that. How fancy, isn't it? So there was something else I wanted to do this evening, and that is I wanted to put the fireplace on. set a fire in the fireplace. But do you know what? Listen, guys, YouTubing, and I wanted to set a New Year's resolution to try and do one every week. But it takes a lot, man, honestly, especially if it's not your full-time gig. I respect anyone who's doing multiple side hustles, doing a bunch of stuff and running like YouTube full-time. It takes a lot. And as you can see, as time has gone by, I've been adding little bits and doing little bits and, trying to upgrade it. Once I get comfortable in creating the thumbnails and that kind of stuff, I'll add something else. So we had that little intro video. If you haven't seen it, did you see it? Did you like it? Sorry, too many questions. Let me go back to New Year's resolutions. Dry January, all good so far. All right, look, let's see what happened on Friday and Saturday. But that's good, man. Keep it up. 3 days in, there's a 3-day streak. Are you keeping a diary? Are you keeping like a journal to see, so you can make note of it? That might be a good idea. Dominic says, I don't set resolutions every day, try and improve myself. I like that. That's good. Are you keeping a journal? Are you writing in your diary? Do you have a diary, journal? So I've been doing journaling for maybe 7 years, I think. And it's a digital journal. And to be honest, I don't do it enough, really. So yeah, I definitely don't do it enough. But I've been thinking about writing it down so that like one day my kids or grandkids or nieces or nephews or I don't know, great grands or whatever might come across my diary and get a sense of who I was based on what I journal. And I think that's kind of a cool thing to discover. Like my thought patterns, what was going through my head, why I made certain decisions, what happened, all that kind of stuff. So I'm encouraging more people to journal. It's a really good thing to do. Apart from, the mental wellness about it, it's good to have a history, like a history book. So yeah. So no one's broken New Year's resolutions so far. Have I? No. So New Year's resolutions for me, well, not really a resolution, but it's like a continuation of last year, right? Is to continue going to the gym regularly. And I want to do more lives. I want to continue doing the lives. Cameron, who's not on tonight, gave me a challenge of 52 weeks of lives. And I'm like, bro, why? Why would you want to do that to me? I don't know if I can keep that up. I'm certainly going to try. But like I said to Cameron, no promises. But, getting back into the routine of going live again, I think I've got a good feeling about it. So I am definitely going to try and keep that up. So yeah, we're talking about resolutions. And if one of my resolutions was to do a live every week, I'm off to a great start. Yeah, so we are talking about don't create some fake Alexander the Conqueror. Do you know what? One way, do you know what? History can be written by anyone, innit? So I might now that you've mentioned that, I might just do that. Right about how I don't know, conquered an empire. Hopefully that will inspire some kids. They'll be like, what empire was this? Some 2 people empire in a tiny island in the South Pacific. All right, so one other thing I'm trying this evening is tea. So I've been thinking about my tea collection because I had a tea collection back in the day. I had a tea collection back in the day, and it was, I don't know, it wasn't a huge collection, right? But I had like a sleep tea, like a rejuvenating tea. I had Earl Grey, and a few years ago, and this is the tea I was looking for. My heart was set on this tea this evening. It's a mango leaf something flavored tea. I got it when I was in Germany, and that was like a special tea, and it's probably all like, the flavor's probably gone, but it was nice, and I kept it for so many years. And my heart was set on having this tea this evening, and I'm looking for the cupboards and I can't find it. I'm like, when did we finish this? I probably threw it away. Because it was all dried up. So I've got some South African. So I got some South African rooibos. How do you say this? this South African tea, how do you spell it? How do you even, what is it even, what am I even drinking? I don't know what I'm drinking. How do you say it? Someone help me out here. Am I just gonna have to go to Google? It's spelled Rooibos tea. How do you say that? Rooibos? Rubus? I don't know. Anyway, I've got this tea and someone gave it to me from South Africa. And I've only had it a couple of times. The first time I didn't really enjoy it that much. This time I got lots of honey. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pour it now because I think it's all brewed. Tell me if you can hear it. Let me turn this down. Nope, can't hear that. Nope, not close enough. I'm spilling it. I'm literally spilling the tea. All right, guys. As usual, when the tea starts, the live starts, which isn't really true today because the live started a long time ago while I was trying to sort this mic out and actually waiting for the kettle to boil because I realized after 10 minutes that I didn't turn it on. So we're going to get started. We're going to get into it. Lots of honey in this tea. So today might be a sweet session. I don't know. First one in the year. Hello to all 7 of y'all. Welcome in. As usual, if you want to speak, here comes the link. And show. Yes, that's if you want to talk. You want to talk about anything related to resolutions or anything else. My heart and my ears are open. Shanika, what's going on, girl? I don't do New Year's resolution either. My life improved when I stopped. Wow. Tell me more. How? What happened? Was it the pressure? Because I think like there's a pressure to do New Year's resolutions, and yeah, and sometimes maybe if you don't really want to do that thing, but you feel like you have to have a New Year's resolution, then you write down some, 10 things that you want to do or something, and you don't do it. Tell me about that. Why? How did that happen? Okay, tea's all right. It's a very interesting taste, but it's all right. Ooh, someone's sending someone some challenges. Training session. I love. Hey, Dominic, actually, we need to do a training session as well. I've got some problems. I've got old man problems, as in like my knees are hurting, not anything else. Yeah. So, guys, I haven't even got an agenda. So I'm going to write one really, really quickly while you listen to this music and talk amongst yourself in the comments. So no, for real, we're talking about resolutions, right? And actually, Shanika, tell me, why is it not worth doing it? And Dominic, you said the same thing as well. Why is it not worth doing it? And Charismatic, why did you do it? So why do you do resolutions? And what are you actually hoping to achieve by the resolutions? Is it new habits or to stop something? What is it? I think for some people it's worth doing. And for others, if you have a habit of setting New Year's resolutions and not doing anything about it, not even sticking to it for more than 30 days, then that's like a bad habit of not following through with what you want to do. And I think it's probably worth stopping, right? Because so I watched this video the other day on YouTube, and this guy had a little sketch, and he was saying like he was a personal trainer, and he was saying like every year someone comes to the gym and they're like, yeah, new year, new me, I'm gonna do this. This is my best year yet. I'm gonna be fit. I'm your canvas, paint me and sculpt me or whatever. And then you don't see them after 3 days, and then they come back again next year with the same story, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna get fit, I'm gonna do it this year. And I feel like that's a lot of things. A lot of that happens with resolutions itself. In my case anyway, over the years when I've done them, quite a lot of them I don't even remember after a while. And I think if you want to resolve something, if you want some kind of change, you don't want to wait until January the 1st, right? Because obviously you've been thinking about it before, which is why you're writing it down on the 1st of January or to start on the 1st of January. Why not just start it now? Why not starting now? If you're trying to develop a new habit, why not just do it like straight away, right? Why wait until a particular date to do it? I don't know. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. Ooh, yes. Charismatic has clicked the link to talk. This is a great start to the new year. All right. I'm going to bring him on and give him a little bit of an intro because this guy is a special guy, right? He's a cool dude, multi-talented, and I'm really proud of everything that he's done so far in life, which is really, really cool. So yeah, Chris, how you doing? Welcome.
I'm great, thanks. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm even better now. Better now to have a little chit chat with you.
Yeah, I've seen you post a link like a few times. I thought, I'd try it out, say a few words.
Yeah, I hear you. First time caller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you saying? Dry January. What's
Yeah,
dry January?
Oh, dry January, basically just no alcohol. Well, not just no alcohol, no sort of going to bed late, going out, stuff like that. I'm just trying to focus on a few things at the moment.
Okay.
So, like for me, I'm looking to do more sort of just online stuff, get back into it a bit. I've done a bit of e-commerce in the past. I think when I had the t-shirt store I had back in the day, and things like that. So that's me since January, just trying to get back on track for the year.
Yeah, that's good. What are some of the things that you're doing to make sure you will stick to those goals of no alcohol, no late nights? What are you gonna do?
Man, I got alarms now, so I gotta wake up by 8 o'clock every day. So like if I go to bed late or early, like I still gotta wake up at 8. So it's incentive to go to bed earlier because I'll just be grumpy. So I've been trying
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Do you know what? Not to like make you feel like I'm better than you or anything, but like 8 o'clock feels so late. 8 o'clock feels a late o'clock, man. Oh my gosh! Like I woke up at 8 a few times over the like Christmas break, and it felt so weird. So if you're waking up at 8, what time are you going to bed then?
Maybe around 11, I'll say. Try and aim. 11, I got okay. You got iPhone as well? Or
no.
You can sort of do not disturb things that it's set. So like it'll sort of tell me like wind down. So by 11 I'll be winding. By 11 will be done. So trying that.
Okay. So you're getting a good 8 hours sleep. That's pretty good.
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah. So I don't get 8 hours sleep quite a lot actually, because I'm waking up quite early. Most days I'm aiming for 5. For the last month or so, I've been letting my body wake me up like naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of an alarm, when it's time to wake up, my body says, let's go. But usually if I go to bed and I close my eyes and I say like, I'm going to wake up at 5 or 5:30 or between 5 and 6, when I'm rested, 5 is good. Most times I'll wake up at between 4:30 and 5:30 without an alarm, which is pretty cool. But it's a little bit scary because I guess if I was a single parent, I would probably have an alarm to make sure that I get my kids to school.
Yeah.
But if I don't wake up for whatever reason, like, my wife's next to me, so her alarm is going to go off a little bit later. So we'll be up. But waking up at 4:30, between 4:30 and 5:30 or 6 o'clock means that if I'm going to bed at like 11 or 12, I'm not getting 8 hours sleep. And there's that argument about how much sleep do you need? How much sleep do you think you need? Do you think you need the 8 hours or do you need more?
I don't think you need it necessarily, but I think it's good if you can. I was gonna say, my granddad, like he never set an alarm, so like he just always just woke up for any appointment. So I know that's quite hard to do because I've tried it myself and I just ended up running like super late. But I do think you do feel more refreshed if you can wake up yourself rather than for an alarm.
True. Okay, so you've got an alarm that's gonna help you to wake up. And you've got that alarm to help you to know it's time to wind down as well. What are some of the other strategies you're going to be doing?
with strategies. I'm avoiding certain places where I'll be out later.
Okay.
I'm just trying to and yeah, I'm just trying to, what else would I say? Yeah, I'm just trying to do a bit more sort of like focusing now. So like I'll have my my normal work. Like I'll be working 9 to 5. Now I'm usually working from home. So that'd be good. Then
Okay.
after that, I'll be like, okay, because before I'd always be traveling in. Let's say that's half an hour each way. I can save that time now, and I can just use that just to other stuff. Or that's extra time for the gym, or extra time just literally be on YouTube or watching productive content and things like that.
Okay.
That's
I
what I'm
like
trying to
that.
do.
I like that. Productive content.
Yeah,
Tell me, what are you watching? What's productive content? I think I
productive
need some more
content.
productive content.
I mean, there's all sorts of productive content. I normally try and watch things sort of like I mean, you'll see like a lot of clickbait videos, sort of like top 10 side hustles or something like that to do it. But
Yeah.
then that's not always the case. But some of these videos are actually really interesting if you're like looking specifically, let's say like e-commerce. You're looking at like what niches are good, like what would be like something like good to get into,
Okay.
and that where the gap is. Or even like the free Google certifications. I'm always looking at that, like which ones are like the best ones to do at the moment, and like how I can enhance my skill set. And yeah,
I get you. Do you ever feel like you're in the content trap, like of watching loads of productive content? Like I like motivational and leadership stuff, and quite often I find that I'm watching this stuff and it feels like I'm doing something with my life because I'm watching it, I'm listening to it, and I'm hearing a new quote that makes me feel clever or something. Do you ever, and it feels like a trap sometimes. Like you go on YouTube, it's a bit of a clickbait, I don't know, these 10 habits made everyone a millionaire or something, and you watch these kind of clickbait stuff, and there's other stuff, and sometimes it feels like it's a bit of a trap, not content creation trap, but like a content trap.
You know what? I think what you're saying is good, because I think I saw a video the other day and it said like content creation is now the new 9 to 5.
That's Heinz.
Yeah. Oh,
Heinz.
you know about it.
Heinz is yeah. So basically, like I came across his videos years ago, right? And I was like, I like his vibe, interesting. Like we have some similarities. Well, his gap teeth is gone now, but we have some similarities. No shade at all. But he's got locks. Well, I don't have locks. Do we like tea? But I came across his content. It was really, really interesting. And then someone said to me that like I'm just like this guy. I'm like, who's this guy that you're talking about? And it said Heinz. I'm like, who's Heinz? And then I was like, oh yeah, this guy. But yeah, what he was saying about like that content trap that's resonated a little bit, because do you know what? It felt like that today, like setting this up. It felt like that today, setting up my mic. I wanted to get a little bit fancy, and it's like, actually, this isn't my full-time job. And for me to put effort into it, it means something else has got to give. However, I am grateful for doing it because it's like my only kind of creative outlet at the moment, right? I don't do any extracurricular stuff. But yeah, so there's people who are in the 9 to 5 trap of content creation, and then there's us who are in the trap of watching all this content as well.
Yeah, it is a bit of a trap. I think watching stuff that is productive, you are better off than just watching like a prank video or something like that. I mean, you're already like a step ahead of all that. But I find for me, for a long time, I was sort of just watching content and not really doing much with it. I was just like, yes, it's useful, it's good information, but maybe where it is. But now I'm more likely to like try things, give things a go. Not necessarily having to do like paid courses or anything, but a lot of this information is like useful. So yeah, just give it a try. And there's something for everyone, whether it's like affiliate marketing or whatever, crypto. There's always
I hear you.
So
yeah. Well, Chris, thanks for coming on, man. First time caller and that.
Yeah, no
Would
worries,
love to have you on again soon. And keep it up. Keep up the dry January, and keep forming good habits that can take you way beyond 2024.
No, thanks a lot, Alex.
See you in a bit.
All right, take care.
Bye. Yes, yes, yes. Christopher, what is going on? Oh, look at that. Did I show this one already? Gap Tooth Tea Drinker. I like that. I'm actually going to use that in my hashtag. Thank you, sweetie. Shanika, your inspiration. Oh, listen, not a lot of people call me Lex, you know. Do you know that? That's like only certain people know to call me Lex, isn't it? Thank you. I hope to inspire. I was talking to my mom today, and I said to her that one of my aims in life is to inspire and impact others. And that sounds like I'm some kind of rich philanthropist, right? But I feel like that's something that we should all desire to do, is to inspire others and have an impact on our community, the people around us, people that we work with, to do something to go beyond themselves. Anyway, the conversation didn't last very long because we went off on some random other rant. But yeah, I thought I'll share that with you because you said I'm inspiration. So thank you. Thank you. Oh yes, Auntie Tux. Oh my days. Yes. Do you know what? I in October and November, I was really thinking about not doing this anymore, which is why I had like a whole 2 months or 2.5 month hiatus. And I thought, let me bring it back because people have asked, are you doing it anymore? I'm taking a little break. And I thought, let me bring it back. If people are asking, let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. I'm happy to be back in 2024. What time is it? 18 past 9. The tea is still, I've still got half a cup of tea. So let's keep going. Putting some respect on your name, man. Got to it. So yeah, resolution. So I've been telling like my clients and people that I mentor to do a SWOT analysis. That's something that I regularly, like, if you've been around me enough, I'll probably bore you with how much I talk about SWOT analysis. But doing a SWOT analysis on yourself. And I encouraged someone that I met maybe a month ago to do the same thing instead of New Year's resolutions. And he said that he's done a SWOT. And I'm really excited to find out how he found doing a SWOT analysis. And what is a SWOT analysis if you don't know? So it's an analyzing your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities that are in front of you, next to you, behind you, above you, below you, I don't know, opportunities and threats. So we're looking at what are you good at? What's something that you're, we know what strength is. What's something that you're not so good at is a weakness. Maybe it's a bad habit. It could be a bad habit. It could be people, maybe relationships, right? What opportunities lie before you in the next 3 days, 30 days, 90 days, 100 days, 365 days? And then what are some of the things that are around you in your life, maybe some of the things that you do that can threaten you reaching the goal or being the person that you want to be? And the SWOT analysis is a great way for you to identify how you have improved over the years. So imagine you do this every year, and I need to do one as well because I've not done one this year. But imagine if you did it every year and you're like, you know what, 10 years ago, this was a weakness and it's no longer a weakness. And this was a threat. This could have really threatened my success. And look how I've improved just by doing a simple analysis. And there's like loads of other tools and stuff you can do, right, that can help you. But this is like so simple. You could do it every week or every month if you want to. So I encourage people to do a SWOT analysis. So when I was thinking in January about like 2024, I was really thinking about some of the habits that I want to have. Can I have better habits? Last year in 2023 that were, bringing me down. And I'm going to share one. I don't know if I'd call it a habit. Maybe it is a habit. I don't think it's a habit. Maybe it is. Tell me what you think. Is this a habit? So, my mic just went. I have a tendency sometimes to overthink things, which means, is that wind from the? No, it's not. Are you hearing that wind? Where's it coming from? Is it the mic? Hold on a second. It is the mic. Okay, something's gone funny. The sound engineer is having audio issues. What is happening? Where's it coming from? Let me try something. Okay, can you still hear me? And has it gone? Do you know what? I'll do the old trick. Turn up the music a bit louder so you don't hear the hissing in the background. Where was I? What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. Goodness. Well, someone said something in the comments. Let's go to that. An audience of one is still an audience. Facts. I like that. So I used to do a Twitch after I did the YouTube lives in like summer, and I'd go on Twitch and there'll always be like one person watching. I'm thinking, who's this person watching me mess about on Twitch? And then someone told me it was a moderator. I was like, yeah, I've got one fan who's just always tuned in. He was the moderator. Oh my days. So what was I talking about? SWOT analysis. Doing a SWOT analysis and, you know, looking at how you've improved over the last X amount of years or months is like a really cool thing to do. And I was talking about the habits. So I was going to share with you a habit. So I'm spilling the tea. That sound is back. What's going on? Is it the cable? Seriously. Guys, tell me if you're hearing that. Like, it sounds like thunder. It sounds like thunder or wind. Can you hear it? Or is it just me? Let me know. Yes, it is. Yes, it is what? Yes, it is thunder. Yes, it is audible. Or yes, it is just me. Off the King. Welcome, my guy. How are you? Yeah, it sounds. What's going on? Okay. I think I know what I've done. Might be because it's an old mic. Blessed and highly favored. Favored. There's no L in that one. Yeah, man. Good to have you, man. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So, I'm about to spill the tea on this bad habit. So, the bad habit to do things. Well, some things. And I was like, do you know what? One of our for success in our mastermind group is to act fast. And it turned out don't act fast because we haven't recognized the things that we need to do. So we might not have aligned what we're doing with our purpose. We might not have aligned it with our overall goals and dreams and stuff like that. So sometimes you're thinking and you're pondering, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right step? Now, there's some people who will just go for it. You know, there are those people who will jump off a bridge, well, not a bridge, jump off a cliff and figure out, or jump out of a plane and figure out the rest later. And somehow they land and they get a parachute magically. And then there are other people who are like, I need to have everything, all my ducks lined up before I even make a decision. And I think I'm halfway in between the two of those, you know, somewhere in between. Sometimes I'm like, snap, let's go. Other times I'm like, let me think about this a little bit more. So I think something that I want to do more of is to have that ability to snap, quick, go, act fast. Yeah. But obviously just not act fast randomly in random things. So yeah, I think I've covered all the things in my mind. And now that this fuzzy sound is back, it's a little bit frustrating. So ladies and gentlemen, the tea is pretty much done. Thank you guys for stopping by. It's been real. It's always great to connect and always great to have you on. I think I'm definitely going to do this next week. Let me just check the calendar. The 10th. Yes, I can. The 10th of January, Wednesday the 10th, we will be back. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. What shall we talk about? If you have any ideas, drop it in the comments, send me a message, and I will certainly consider it. So yeah, we're 3 days into January, and it's gone by really, really quickly. 3 days, the first 3 days of Jan have gone by really, really quickly. And we know that 2023 also went by really, really quickly. bit of a challenging question for us to ponder on as we go to bed. What's really going to be different this year? What's really going to be different this year? And with that, I bid you a farewell. By the way, did you guys see? Tell me what you think. I don't think some of you saw it. Did you see? I know I'm closing off, but did you see the intro? And what do you think of it? Shall I play it? Do you want to see it? Shall I play it? Or shall I make you wait till next week? Let me know what you think. And I got a little bit of an outro as well. Well, it's not really an outro. It's just like a closing screen. All right, no one's responding. I'm going to play it anyway, and then I'll end the live. All right, stop this tune. And then I'm going to play this. So first of all, we got a little countdown, which is completely unnecessary. And then we got this. Okay, what did you think? That's it, really. A little bit of an intro. Nothing too spectacular. Something simple, but just letting you know that it's about to start. It's about to go down. That is it. Great intro. Thank you. Always can trust this guy, to be honest, and it basic. Love it. This professional and sleek. Chris says, loving it. For every one hater, there are 5 amazing people. Listen, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all of your encouragement and all of the love and all of the blessings, and I return it back in double portion. Have a blessed evening. Have a great week. See you again next week. Have the sweetest of dreams. Peace.